Let's get started here. We'll have our chair and blocks later, okay? Let's start with our loose knee. Let's start with our shoulder rotation today. Okay, so let's start with a little shoulder rotation. Nice big circles. Loosen the shoulders. Very good. And opposite direction. Very good. And then slowly release. Relax the shoulders. Let's move our head up and down, just stretching the neck. Up and down. Very good. Then come back to the center. Drop the right ear, drop the left. Side to side. Side to side. Very good. And then come back to the center. Let's turn our head to the right and to the left. So just side to side. Feel that into the neck muscles. Nice. And then come back to the center. Very good. Bring your hands to the shoulders. Bring your elbows closer and see if you can open them wide. Once again, bring them closer, open them wide. Nice circles. Now you can go at your pace. Very good. Nice circles. And let's take in the opposite way. Very good. And then slowly come back to the center. Release. Bring your palms to touch, elbows to touch. Inhale, open. Exhale. Once again, inhale, open. Exhale. Let's do that 4 times at your own pace. Nice. Breathe in and breathe out. Very good. Release. Shake it off. Very good. Let's bring our elbows in, stretching the elbows. Very good. Nice. 4 more times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Very good. Release. Let's stretch our palms out. Give a nice stretch here. Try to pull those fingers back as if you're trying to bring them back and touch the heel as if the heel of the palm is reaching. Reach the heel. Very good. Nice. Side to side. Windshield wipers. Maybe one hand moves more than the other, isn't it? Sometimes, right? Come back to the center. Let's take circles. Drawing circles. Loosen the wrists. Very good. Both sides. And come back to the center. Release. Shake it off. Very good. Now, let's reach our palms and make a tight fist. And then open. Once again, tight fist. Open. Now, I want you to bend through each knuckle and then make a tight fist. Slow movement. Tight fist. Again, open, stretch. One more time. Very good. And let's make a tight fist and draw circles again. Both sides. Very good. And stop. Release. Very good. Come back to the center. Let's take our forward and back bend, getting into our back area. So using our lower back here, I'm going to hinge forwards, stretch my arms out, and then bend back. Once again, forwards and back. And keep your feet a little wide so that way you don't feel unstable. You don't want to lose your balance here. Keep your eyes open. Nice. Front and back. Very good. One more time. Nice. That's good. Now, from here, bring your hands in front of the chest. Let's take a twist. I'm keeping my feet wide and twist. Twisting. Very good. Looking over the shoulder. Nice. If you feel good, you can open the arm. So left arm opens and then right. Whichever side you're twisting, just twist. Very good. That's good. One more time. and come back. Very good. Nice. Now from here, let's turn to one side and give a spinal stretch. We are reaching. So sometimes I hold my wrist and reach. If you want to do that, you can. And then reach and stretch both sides. So we turn on one side, stretch, stretch. And feel that stretch into the back, all the way in the back. Very good. One more time. Very good. Come back to the center. Nice. Now, let's make our feet a little wider. Hands on the hips. Now, I'm going to reach my right arm up. Stretch that right arm and then bend sideways. No bending the elbows, just bend sideways and side. Very good. Side to side. Sideways. Very good. Today I see a nice active energy. Everybody is super active. That's good. Maybe it's the sun. And one more time. Last time, I think last week it was a little cloudy when we met. Okay, come back to the center. Very good. Now let's bring all those things together. Let's take a little hip circles. Again, keep those feet wide and draw circles. Very good. Nice. Draw circles. Loosen the hips. Very good. And opposite side. Nice. Come back to the center. Meet back in neutral. Now, from here, you can sit on the chair or grab a chair. We are going to do our knee stretches, working on the knee joint. Okay, I'm going to hold on to the chair. Right knee is bent and stretch it out. You can just go near a wall if you don't want to get the chair. Just side to side. Sorry, front and back. Front and back. Very good. Kicking. And then stop. Keep those knees bent, side to side. Very good. And stop. Release. Let's take it to the other side. Front and back. Very good. And side to side. Very good. And come back to the center. Front and back, side to side, and then stop. Very good. Now, let's do that ankle stretch. We are going to work on our ankles now. Again, I'm lifting my right leg off the mat. Point and flex the toes. Point and flex. Right leg. Point and flex. Yeah, doesn't matter which side you do first, okay? And then draw circles. So we do both sides. So if you do left first, you can do right, and then you can switch. Circles on both sides. Draw circles. Very good. And release. Let's take it to the other side. Left leg. I'm picking my left ankle or left leg here. Up and down. Point and flex. And draw circles. Very good. Both sides. And stop. Very good. Stop the movement. Very good. Release. Let's bring our feet wide. Very good. Lift the toes, lift the heels. Once again, lift the toes, lift the heels. And then outer and inner edges, just kind of placing them on the mat. So press through all the corners of the feet and see if you can stand taller. As if you're stretching your spine lengthwise. So you're reaching, the crown is trying to reach up and your feet are trying to go into the mat. So nice tall spine, shoulders relax. Palms facing front. So stand taller. Tailbone is in the center. Very good. 4 deep breaths here. We're just standing tall. Press through the feet. Stand tall. Take a nice inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Once again. Two more times. Inhale. Very good. Now from here, let's take an inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, release. Very good. Once again, inhale. And exhale, hands to the heart. Very good. Once you bring your hands to the heart, interlace the fingers, stretch the palms out. Bring it in. Very good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, stretch. One more time. Very good. Now, turn the palms up and reach. Exhale, release. Once again, inhale. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale. Full body stretch. Release and relax. Very good. Let's take a side stretch from here. We are going to reach up again. This time we are going to interlace the fingers. Let the pointer point up. Pointer is pointing up. Take a side stretch. Any one side. Come back up. Once again, side bend, same side. Very good. Come back up 2 more times. Very good. And come back to the center, release. Shake it off. Very good. Now, let's tie our hands at the back. If tying the hands at the back feels too much, holding the wrist, if that feels too much, you can just keep the palms facing, fingers facing back. Give a nice stretch. Very good. Reach those fingers, reach those arms, and release. Very good. Let's take that side stretch on the other side. Let's reach up. Now, whichever side you did first, do it on the other side. Come back up. Very good. Other side. Come back up. And 2 more times at your own pace. Just side bend. And come back up. Release. Let's tie our hands at the back again. You can hold the opposite wrist if you want. Some of us are not liking this stretch, isn't it? Stretch the arms behind. Very good. Give a nice stretch. Now you can stay right here, look up. Or if it feels okay, you can bend forwards and give a stretch. And then slowly come up. Release. That gets into that upper back area. I like to stretch that part. You never stretch it this way. You always kind of round our back without our knowledge. So we want to give that opposite stretch all the time just to keep those nice active muscles, right? Now, from here, let's take our standing yoga poses. We are going to start with our lateral bending. We already did that lateral bend. Let's see if we can hold that stretch. Let's bring our arms alongside. We're going to start by right arm going up slow. Turn the palm. Reach. Give a nice stretch. Exhale, side bend. Again, take a nice side bend. Other arm is relaxed. No tension there. Shoulders are relaxed. Feel that stretch into the side body. Very good. Opening that right shoulder. Very good. Nice. Stay there. Slowly come up. Slow movement. Release. Nice. Release. Take a moment here. Right arm is longer than the left, maybe. You're breathing different from both sides. Close your eyes and take a moment to feel the difference. How do we do these practices? Why do we do these practices and how it affects us? Just taking a moment to think about it. Let's open our eyes and let's take it to the other side. Now we stretch that whole right side. This is also stretching the right abdomen region, right? So right side, we have intestines, liver, and then we are going to stretch the left now. Okay, so let's bring our left arm up, turn the palm, and then reach all the way up. Other shoulder is relaxed. Now again, press through those feet, give a nice stretch, and take a side bend. Side bends are hard, because these are the muscles which don't stretch that much. So you feel that tightness. Very good. Stay there. Keep breathing. Never hold the breath. Breathing is the one which has an effect when you do a yoga pose. Maybe we'll stay there 2 more breaths. When you're ready, press through the feet, slowly come up. Release. Relax. Relax the arms slowly and relax. Both the arms are relaxed. Again, feel the difference now. Feel the difference in the breathing. Sometimes some yoga poses also affect how the mind feels. Maybe the mind feels a little calm. Notice the changes. Okay. Now, let's open our eyes. Today we are going to do a new pose, pyramid pose. I think we have done this before. I'm going to grab our chair. If you don't want to use the chair, you can use 2 blocks. It's optional. Now I'm going to show both ways, okay? So I'll show how it looks first. So pyramid pose is where we are stepping with 1 foot front, 1 foot back. They both are parallel, they both are facing front. So it's not like our warrior where we keep our foot at an angle, okay? So we step here and then we bend forwards here, just changing forwards. Now if you're using a chair, I want you to stand a little away from the chair, step away, and then give a stretch this way. That way you're going to feel that stretch into the back legs and back. If you're using the blocks, we are going to use the blocks this way, okay? Got it? So let's start by standing feet wide as the hips, and right foot is in the front, left foot is in the back. Okay, now both the toes are pointing front. We are not keeping them at a different angle, both. And you don't want to stand on tightrope, okay? Joyce, be careful. Keep them a little wide so that way you don't feel like it's too unstable. And you can always have the chair handy. Now, once you're here, you can either bring your hands to the hips or the chair, and you're going to start to hinge forwards. You can always have those blocks here, hinge forwards and stay right here. If you want to stay right here, that could be a nice stretch. If you want to hold on to the chair, that could be a nice stretch too. So whichever feels good. I want you to feel the stretch at the back of your legs. Press that back heel into the mat. Press that back heel, press the front foot, and then hinge forwards. Very good. Nice, stay there, keep breathing. Good. 2 more breaths. Keep reaching through the crown and let the tailbone reach the other side. Just like our forward fold, we are feeling the same stretch. This is to give that hamstrings, calf muscles, lower back stretch. Now, when you want to come up, hands to the hips, you can bend your knees and slowly come up. That way you don't lose your balance. Come back to the center. Did that feel good?
Yes.
Yeah, very good. Now the idea of the pyramid pose is stretching the back of your legs. So what happens is when you're standing this way, I'm not letting go my back heel. I'm pressing that back heel and I'm then stretching forward. So I'm feeling that stretch into my back leg mainly, but also in my front leg. That's the idea. You're also stretching your spine here. So this is like a forward bending, but it's not too intense. It's more of a stretch. Let's take it to the other side. Let's step with our left foot front. And then right foot is back. Okay. So left foot front, right foot back. Again, I'm keeping it wide as the hips. If you're seeing me here, I'm keeping it wide. So I'm not standing, keeping it wide. So I'm not standing in one line. Okay, I don't want to stand like a tight rope. Once you're here, keep your blocks if you want to use them. If you want to use the chair, that's fine. Again, press through that back heel. Back heel is pressing into the mat and then I'm bending forwards. And again, hands can go on the chair. Very good. Press that back heel and feel the stretch. Very good. Keep breathing. If you're using the blocks, you can hold on to the blocks. Pyramid pose. Stay there. Keep reaching the crown towards the front of the mat. And then the tailbone is reaching towards the back. So you're stretching your spine here. Very good. Now, when you're releasing, bring your hands to the hips, bend your knees, and slowly come up. A new stretch. You can always do this whenever you want in your house. Either you can use the chair and just step back with one foot at a time and stretch it out. Sometimes our calf muscles, our hamstrings are tighter. If you are walking, if you're doing the spin classes, if you're doing biking, our hamstrings and calf muscles get tighter. So you want to keep stretching them. I'm going to keep my chair away for a moment. And I'm going to still keep the blocks handy. Let's do our forward fold again here. Keeping those feet wide. And again, you can keep your blocks either in the front and just the height of the blocks. Once you're here, slowly bend forwards, hands to the hips, and then lower the hands to the block, and then deep stretch. This is your favorite stretch. You all like this one, I know. So just take it the way you feel good. You can always use the chair if you want, okay? If you don't want to go all the way down, you can use the chair. Keeping the chair in the front and then using the chair. Very good, stay there. Each exhalation, see if you can stretch your tailbone away from the crown. You're stretching your spine. Feel that into the legs, into the back. Now, when you feel ready, hands to the hips, bend your knees and slowly come up. It's good. Nice stretch to the back body. So we've been stretching the back side. What do we do next? We do the opposite stretches, okay? So that was our forward bending. Pyramid pose and the wide leg forward fold. These are two yoga poses. They both work on the flexion. We do an extension now, which is the back bend. Let's start by standing feet wide, hands to the hips, and then fingers are pointing front. Okay, fingers are pointing front, elbows are pulled back, shoulders are pulled back. Bend backwards. Come back up. Once again, bend backwards. Very good. Let's do that 4 more times at your own pace. Pull the shoulders back, pull the elbows back. And don't stop breathing. Bend backwards as you inhale because there's expansion. And come back. Very good. Nice. Move my blocks away. Oh, we didn't do our most favorite one. We didn't do our balance. Let's do our balance. Let's come here. Okay, let's do our one leg mountain. Okay, before we start, feet are wide as the hips. We're going to do the drill where we stop our fall. So I'm going to hold on to that chair on the right side, lift my left leg up off the mat, and then imagine I'm standing on that right leg. Maybe even let go of the chair so you feel that effect, and then stop the fall. So you feel that and stop the fall here. Very good. Stomp your left foot. Very good. So let your body stand on one leg for a moment and then stop the fall. We are going to do that 4 more times, okay? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Very good. Come back to the center. Nice. Now, from here, let's work on standing on our right leg. Keep your feet wide as the hips. Okay, so that way you're already keeping equal weight on both the feet. You're going to hold on to the chair. You can keep the chair on the sides. You can keep the chair on the front if you would like. Okay, wherever you want to hold on to the chair. Now keep staring at a point in front of your eyes. When you fix your eyeballs and don't move your eyeballs, that's what helps you to balance. Fix your gaze Once you fix your gaze at one point, slowly lift that left leg off the mat and then stand taller. Very good. You can always have a block under your toes if you'd like. Just kind of stepping on that block and standing taller. Now, once you're here, keep staring at a point. If you feel a little steady, maybe let go the chair. Perfect. Keep staring at a point. And slowly release when you're ready. That's good balance today. Wiggle the legs. Mary, you're doing okay? Okay. Let's do that on the other side, okay? We're going to grab our chair on the other side. Again, we are going to make our body stand on that left leg, lift that right leg off the mat, stomp that right foot. Very good. Stomp that right foot. Very good. Take some time to do it repeatedly. Stomp that right foot. Very good. Let's do that 4 more times, okay? Stomp that right foot. Good. 3 and 4. Very good. Okay, let's do that on this side now. Our balance is always tricky. One side is like okay, and the other side may not be great. And that's okay. That's totally fine. That's how it is for everybody. Okay, we are always stronger one side. I want you to go slow on it. Keep staring at a point, fix your gaze, then you start the balance. And when I said you can use the block, what I meant was if you want to just kind of step on the block and tiptoe on the block. If you want to do it that way, you don't have to. Keep staring at a point. Fix your gaze. No rush to let go the chair. Slowly start to stand taller on that left leg. Right leg goes up. You can either keep it on the block or just kind of bend that right knee, whichever feels good. Now, start standing taller here. Keep staring at a point. Fix your gaze. If you feel steady, you can let go the chair. If that feels too much, you can keep staring at a point. Find steadiness first, no rush. Take your time. When you feel ready, you want to release. Very good. Very good. Come back to the center. Now, from here, we're going to lower ourselves on the mat. We're going to come into our tabletop position. Okay, so coming into our tabletop, we are going to do cat and cow breaths. Okay, and then we are going to go into seated stretches. So let's come here first. Coming into tabletop position, knees are under the hips, palms are under the shoulders, fingertips, fingers, and palms on the mat. Okay, take some time to come into neutral back position. This is neutral back position. Now, from here, when I inhale, I'm opening the hips outwards, looking up, chin up. And then as I exhale, I tuck my tailbone in. As I inhale, I tuck my tailbone out, look up, exhale, curl the back. Very good. Once again, inhale, exhale. And let's do that 4 more times. Long spine. Exhale, curl the back. Move the hips out and then move the hips in. Once again, move the hips out and tuck it in. Let's do that 2 more. Stretching it out. And then come back to the center. Very good. Now, slowly lower yourself on the mat, coming down here. Lower yourself. Coming down. Now, these cat and cow breaths are a little tricky sometimes. Sometimes we can't feel the movement into our pelvic bone, into our hip joint, right? So you want to keep practicing that. If you are able to come to my in-person class, I can help you doing that with hands-on assistance, right? So if you're able to make it anytime to the in-person class, I'll help you if you feel it's difficult. Some of us just feel that the lower body doesn't move the way we want them to move, isn't it? It feels like it's tricky to move that lower part. So with the hip joints. So it comes with practice, comes with doing it repeatedly. Let's stretch our legs out here. Take some time here, shoulders are relaxed. Now, let's bend our right knee, bringing that right heel closer, and let's do a little half butterfly. So I'm bringing my right heel closer, bending the knee, and then holding that knee, I'm moving up and down. Okay? Just very simple stretch. Just working on the hip here. Up and down. Very good. And then come back to the center. Release. Let's take it to the other side. Left heel comes closer, up and down. You can hold your left knee and make it move up and down gently. Very good. You feel that into the hip? Very good. And then come back to the center, release. Nice. Now, from here, let's see if we can bend both the knees. Feet are facing each other, press them into each other, and see if you can bring them closer. Again, doesn't matter how close they get. If it's not comfortable to bring them closer because the knees are hurting, you can keep them where they feel good, okay? Once you're here, you're gonna again hold on to the feet and up and down. They kind of hinge forwards, hold on to the feet and up and down. Very good. Nice, up and down. And then slowly come back to the center, release. Release, release the legs. Nice. Now, from here, let's take a spinal twist. I like to do this every time, so I repeat it every class. Let's bend our right knee. Again, you adjust your sits bones, sit nice and tall. Now, you can either hug the right knee, open the right arm out, and take a twist, looking over the right shoulder. If you're able to bring your elbow on the outside of the right knee, feel free to do that. Looking over the right shoulder. Very good. Stay there. Keep breathing. Each time you breathe, you can feel that into the belly muscles. Inhale and exhale. Very good. Stay there. One more breath. So Mary, whichever knee is bent, I want you to turn on that side. Twist on the side where the knee is bent. There you go. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
And then that hand goes behind. Your left hand goes behind. There you go. Very good. Come back to the center slowly. It gets confusing with right and left, isn't it? Sometimes. Now come back to the center, right? Now release. We are going to do it on the other side. So whichever side you did doesn't matter. Let's do it on the other side. So if you had your right knee bent, let's take that left knee bent. Okay. Now whichever knee is bent, that hand goes behind and twist. There you go. Correct, Mary. That's right. You got this. Looking over the shoulder. Feel that into the abdomen. Feel that into the back. Very good. Stay there. There, a couple more breaths. And then gently come back to the center, releases. The twist, nice. Now, we are going to lie down on the back, and we are going to do a little more back stretches today. Okay, so let's do that. Let's come to the top of the mat. Bring your arms parallel, nice tall spine. Keep your legs together, squeeze them together and slowly lower all the way. Coming down. Slowly coming down. Once you're here, take a nice inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Once again, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Just like you're blowing a birthday candle. One more time, inhale. Very good. Now, let's bend our knees and then slowly bring the knees closer to the chest. Bring your knees closer to each other and then bring them closer to the chest. Once you hug your knees closer with your arms, rock side to side. Rocking side to side. Feel that massage in the back when you rock side to side. Very good. And then come back to the center. Now, from here, I'm going to keep my palms on the knees and keeping the knees together, draw circles. So imagine you're holding a pencil between the knees and you're drawing circles. Drawing circles. Very good. Circular movements, opposite side. And then come back to the center. Release. Release. Release the feet on the mat. Take some time here. Now, once you keep your feet on the mat, does your lower back feel tighter? If it feels tight, maybe wiggle that lower back a little and relax the lower back. Shoulders are relaxed. Palms on the mat. Release everything here. Now, let's do a little leg raising. We are going to engage the core, the leg muscles, and lift the legs up. We are going to take turns to do that. So let's start with the right side. Release the right leg on the mat. Palms are on the mat. Now, to support the core and the back, you're welcome to keep that right palm under the glute. If you keep it under your lower back or the glute, it helps you to get that support. If you don't want to do that, you can just keep it next to the hip. When you're ready, right leg goes up. Slowly bring it down. Very good. Point through the toes, lift the right leg up, all the way up, and bring it down. Let's do that 3 more times. Very good. At your own pace, you're stretching through the right leg. Very good. Release. Bend the right knee, right foot on the mat. Now, release the left leg. Okay. We're going to do the same thing on the left side. Left leg up, bring it down. Left leg up, bring it down. Let's do that 3 more times. 2 and 3. Very good. And then slowly bend that left knee and release the left foot on the mat. Very good. Now, from here, we are going to bring our knees closer to each other and lift both the legs up. 90 degrees, legs up the wall. Now, if you want to keep your palms under the glutes, feel free. That gives a little support. Now, reach through the toes. Very good. Stay there. And then slowly bend the knees. Hug the knees closer. Exhale, nose comes closer to the knees. So form yourself into a small ball. If lifting the head, neck, and shoulders feels not good, you can just press the thighs on the abdomen. Hug the knees with your arms. Very good. Stay there. Slowly release. Release the head, neck, and shoulder. Release the feet. Exhale out. Notice the changes in the breathing. That was wind-free pose, Pavan Muktasan. It helps in digestion. It helps in the abdomen muscles and the back muscles. It's a very powerful pose which should be done every day. Now, from here, let's take a back bend. So we're going to bring our feet on the mat, which are they're already on the mat. Let's walk our feet closer to the hips. And they're still parallel. They're still keeping as wide as the hips. Palms on the mat. Press through the palms and feet and lift into bridge. Very good. Stay there. Keep breathing. Lifting into bridge pose. Beautiful back bend. Press through the heels. Press through the toes. Very good. Stay there. 2 more breaths. Slowly lower. Again, check with your breathing. Check how it feels into the back. All the back bends feel very relaxing. When you bend backwards, your breathing gets deeper. Your chest expands. And that's how it helps to calm the mind. Now bring your knees into the chest and again rock side to side just to even it out. Very good. And then come back to the center, release. Release the feet on the mat. Now, from here, today we are going to do our supine pigeon pose. We haven't done this in a while. So let's stretch our right leg up. We are going to bend our right knee to make a figure 4. So it's like when you're sitting on a chair and trying to tie your shoelace, you bend that right leg and make a figure 4 here. Very good. Now, once you make the figure 4, you want to bring that left knee closer. So I'm kind of lifting that left foot off the mat, bringing that left knee closer. You can hold that left knee with your hands. If that feels too intense, you can just bring the left knee closer. Bringing that left knee closer. If you want to hold the left knee with your hands, you want to send those hands under the left thigh and then bring that left knee closer. Very good. Stay there. Feel that into the right hip. And then slowly release. And relax. Coming back to the center. That's a good stretch for the hip. Stay there. Keep breathing. Notice the changes, left and right side. Now, when you feel ready, we are going to do the same stretch on the other side. So let's stretch our left leg up. Bend that left knee, make a figure 4. So same thing what we did on this side. Now once you make a figure 4, just lift that right leg up and bring that right knee closer. So when you bring the right knee closer, you're going to feel that stretch into the left glute. Now when you bring that right knee closer, you can hold that right knee with your interlaced fingers if you'd like. Very good, stay there. Slow release. Release the feet on the mat. Again, notice the changes in the right and left side. Let's bring our feet wide. Let's do a little windshield wipers, loosen the lower back. Just side to side. And then slowly come back to the center. Let's come into our final resting pose from here. So you can come into Shavasana. You can bend your knees, keep your feet wide, knees bent. Coming into constructive resting pose. If you're taking traditional Shavasana, you can have a blanket, bolster, pillow under your knees. You can have a pillow for your head. Whichever props feel comfortable, feel free to use them. Now, legs go wide, arms away from the body, shoulders are relaxed, palms are relaxed. Drop the shoulders. If your shoulders are lifting off the mat, lower them and let them release completely. Release the lower back, release the shoulders. Let the whole body relax completely. We are going to take 3 open mouth exhalations just to relax the whole body. Take a nice inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Once again, inhale through the nose. Exhale out. Very good. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. Let the whole body relax. Release. We start to release the whole body here. No tension, no tightness. Start to let go and release. Just being here, present with the body and the breath. And just let go the thoughts of the past and the future. Let go everything and just be here. Be aware of the body, of the breathing. And then acknowledging each breath we take. Each inhale, we fill up oxygen. Each exhale, we expel carbon dioxide. In yoga, we believe that each breath we bring in vital energy called prana. This brings the vitality, the healing, and the strength. And then each exhale, we eliminate the toxins. Each breath has the power to strengthen, to purify, to heal, to relax. Let the whole body relax and release. Closing your eyes, drop the shoulders a little more, drop the lower back. the whole body release. Welcoming you to a guided relaxation, part by part relaxation. With your eyes closed, start to relax the toes. Relax the heels and the arches. Release the ankle joints, calf muscles. Relax the knee joints. Release the thighs and lower back. Relax the glutes, buttocks. The lower body is completely relaxed and released. Bring your awareness to the middle back and the upper back, back of the shoulders. Relax the arms, elbows, forearms and the wrists and the palms. Relax the entire arms. And then bring your awareness to the front of your chest and the abdomen. Relax the chest and the abdomen. Bring your awareness to the jaw muscles and relax the jaw. Open and close the mouth. Release the tightness in the jaw muscles. We start to relax the entire face, cheeks, chin, ears, nose and eyes, forehead. Let the whole body relax completely. The whole body. We deepen our relaxation by the chanting of Om in our practice. Let us chant the sound of Om 3 times. We always chant the sound throughout the exhalation. And we stretch the sound as long as we exhale. Inhaling for Om, inhale. Om. Good, one more time, inhale. Last one, inhale. Feel the resonance and the silence. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om peace, peace, peace. Staying in this peace and relaxation. Bring movements to your fingers and toes. Head turn side to side. And slowly come back to the center. Bend your knees. Bring your knees into the chest. Rock side to side again. Windshield wipers. Any stretch that feels good. Welcoming any stretch that feels good. Taking your time to awaken the body. Stretch it out and then slowly turn to the right side. When you're ready, stay on the right side for just a couple breaths. Slowly coming up into a comfortable seat, pushing yourself up. Comfortable sitting position, just couple shoulder rolls, loosen the shoulders. Turn your head side to side again, up and down. And then find a stillness, come back to the center, close your eyes, palms to touch, hands to the heart. And then remembering this practice, the motivation, and whatever you're seeking in this practice, the physical, the mental, the emotional, the balance, maybe spiritual. Let this practice, let the benefits, and let all this motivation walk with you beyond the mat. Bringing our hands to the third eye, healing thoughts, hands to the lips, healing words, and hands to the heart, healing intentions. It was an honor to guide you all in this practice. The light in me salutes the light present in you. Namaste. Let's rub our palms. Take a cup of your hands, place it on the eyes, feel the warmth. And slowly release the palms, blink your eyes open. Thank you everyone for joining today.